what's going on, y'all? I'm here at Carolina High Life. They're supposed to be having a grand opening, but I don't know if everybody's inside, but don't really look like there's that many people here. But hey, I'm already here, so I'm about to pull up, go inside, introduce myself, and see what's popping. Went in and got a pre-roll. I'm gonna show y'all inside. So that was Carolina High Life, brand new dispensary down here in the Pineville area down in Charlotte. Like I said before, it is their grand opening today. As you can see, not really people out here, not really a crowd or anything like that. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure that's probably due to the fact that they're new, but who knows, man? We'll probably have to discuss that a little bit later. I might make a little bit of might have to make a separate video on that, but yeah. But that was Carolina High Life. I got a pre-roll from here, from Carolina High Life, so once I get back to the crib, we'll see how that is. Roll with me. All right, y'all, what's going on? With my boy Jeff. About to review what I just picked up, Carolina High Life.
Oh yeah.
All right. So this is the bag, dog. This shit was a funny experience for real. Like, I don't mean to laugh, like, but dog, I don't mean to laugh at them, like, cause like they all good people. Like, right. Trust, like they all good people. When I say this, like they all, nice people and all that. But like, it's nothing against y'all, but like I have to be honest. Like, bro, I done many of these and been around. We done been around and talked to some people. And at first, initially, the way I was doing these, I wasn't trying to like speak negatively or like, if somebody, I felt like a spot needed work or they wasn't really, rocking with the thing. Yeah, I just left it alone. But right. I feel like I gotta do justice to really let people know what it is for real.
Yeah.
But
tell you the truth, man.
For real, I got to, for real. Like I said, it was all good people. It's nothing against them. And I know that there was a lot of excitement around it because it was a brand new spot and it was like grand opening.
Right.
But man, that experience just was not it, bro. That shit.
What do you rate it out of a 10?
Out of a 10?
We'll keep it simple. What do you rate it out of a 5?
Out of a 5, bro, I might have to give it like, it might have to be somewhere in like it might have to be like a 2 or 2.5 range, bro. It was like, it was not, like I said, it's nothing against them. They were nice people. They were like, happy people in good mood. But it was like, bro, it felt like whenever you go to like a car dealership, like it felt like as soon as I walked in, everybody was just like, you know what I mean? Like there was niggas run around the counter, like, because especially once I said that I do social media and like what I do, it was like, you know what I'm saying? It was the owner over here or the manager over here, but this dude over here going to show this dude is grabbing flowers, showing me through this stuff.
Right.
Like, yeah, it was just a lot, man. It was a lot going on. Like I said, granted, they had moving pieces of going because it was their grand opening, but dog.
Do you think they were just too excited?
I think that was what most of it was. But I don't know. Okay. Also, like it was their grand opening, and I showed the parking lot, bro. I was the only customer in there. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Like,
did they do much marketing?
No,
or promo?
No, and that's something we gonna have to get on. We gonna have to make a whole video on this shit, bro.
Right.
Legit, because a lot of people are slipping in that area for real. And like this place was in the straight area as far as like there was parking available and stuff like that, but it was in like a warehouse logistics area. Okay. Kind of ducked off, like. You wasn't gonna find it unless you really looked it up and knew where it was at.
Right. And
the manager there, shout out to Casey, like, nice lady. You know what I mean? Like means well, I'm sure. Like me, I don't know what type of business they do or what type of business experience they have, but like she said she wasn't good with social media and stuff like that.
Okay.
And like. Everybody isn't, but at the same time, like, yo, if you're a manager of a dispensary nowadays, if you're a manager of a business, bro, like you gotta have a social media presence, man. Cause like I found them because I'm into the shit and I'm locked in, but like
And you're actively searching. You're
Right,
literally
exactly,
searching
every
for these
day.
companies.
But other people, you average people, that's why I was the only one
Your
there,
average
bro.
person's not gonna find you if you ain't.
If you don't have a social media presence, people are not gonna find you, man. You got to get good on there for real. Like, I know it's tough and the shit's trendy and it changes from time to time, but you gotta have a presence on there for real.
Yeah.
But
all right, so what we got here?
Yeah, all right. So I got a pre-roll here of the Hulk. It's a sativa strain.
Okay.
Yeah, the strain's called the Hulk. It's a sativa strain. So I got a pre-roll, and they also gifted me one, real festive type for the holidays. Got that little pre-roll in the tube. And
I like it in the stocking. I like how they package.
That's fire.
Yeah,
that is fire. That is cool.
I like that.
And this one's called Christmas Special. This strain right here, the one that they gave me for free.
Okay.
So that was a good look. But this one right here is called the Hulk. This one I'm about to smoke now.
The Hulk.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, man, I feel like I said, at first I was like hesitant to like, man, if I have a bad experience or something, should I even do it? Or like, should I review it? Or like, should I try to give people the benefit of the doubt? I've been trying to like lean more, you know what I mean? But I'm like, man, nah, I've run into too many cases where it's like, nah, I think people need to see just the real for what it is. And I ain't trying to bash anybody or trying to say anybody is like, don't know what they doing or whatever. Right. But if there's some areas I know I would like to see fixed as a customer, then I feel like that's just what I gotta.
I mean, that's pretty fair, bro. It's just, you know what I'm saying? Again, you're telling your truth, and you're not bashing them. You're just telling them your experience. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying? If anything, they can take away from it and just grow as a business, become better.
That's what I'd be hoping. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's why I start off and like, they good people. You know what I'm saying? Like, everybody was cool. They were super nice. Like, it wasn't like there was a lack of knowledge or anything like that. Sure. Like, that's one thing I'll say across the board. I haven't, it's not like people are trying to like say the wrong thing or trying to upsell in a way where they act like they know more than they really do.
Right.
But man, it's just certain areas, bro. It's just like, I think it's just like the excitement, man. Like you said, it's new.
Yeah. So you would have much better liked the experience if they would have backed up off you a bit, gave you time to kind of look at things on your own. Yeah. And if you needed help or if you needed some type of assistance, then it's like, all right, let me call somebody over here. But you really didn't like that super salesy pitch that they were giving. And
I just didn't like
top of you.
I just didn't like how it felt like everything was rushed. You know what I'm saying? Like the energy was just kind of hectic. Like it just was like we got this, we got this, we got this, we got this. Like, like you do social media. Oh yeah, man, we're excited to have that. Yeah, we need social media. Like it was a lot going on all at once.
All right.
But I understand it could have been so in that shit. Now this shit is fucking not burning. Fucking right. Let me get some of that shit real quick.
Tune in, nigga. Hey, we exposing all that crazy stuff, man. All of that fake imitation, hopping in the game right quick, getting exposed.
Man, but yeah, like I know they was, doing the best they could and shit's new to a lot of places. Not even just, Carolina High Life, but a lot of these places are new. So I understand it's a new learning curve to it. See what you think about that, Brian.
All right.
Yeah, man. I know it'll take some time too, but I want everybody out there to just relax. You know what I'm saying? Like you don't have to, do a whole lot of upselling, a whole lot of just, you know what I mean? Like a whole lot of just pressing and pushing a whole lot. Man, good weed sells itself, man. Good product sells itself at the end of the day. So lead with that first. And then, a lot of places, y'all got good customer service and all that too, man. So just take it easy. Remember, we all stoners, you know what I'm saying? Like, don't let people get overwhelmed with it, especially people who are new out here. This is new. So you're not going to have customers that even have, a whole lot of knowledge in depth like that for real. So you're going to need to take it a little bit slower with majority of people so they can understand what y'all got in there, what products are, what kind of stuff they like, what are they looking for. So that too is definitely going to help your business out. So you definitely want to everybody just chill out a little bit, just relax, man. What you think, bro?
I actually think the flower itself is decent. I think it's a clean smoke. I think my only issue where I can't get a full gauge of it is the roll. It might have stuffed it too much, or I don't know.
It's too tight, man.
Yeah,
it's too tight. A lot of the pre-rolls and stuff, like
yeah, I think that's a problem.
Yeah, just like it's a pre-roll problem across the
Yeah.
board. It's been a pre-roll problem, especially like when it with like in-house pre-rolls and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Like some people use machines, and machines a lot of time pack them too tight. Or even if people are using like the packer shits, they'll pack them too tight. You know what I mean? But like I said, like you said, it's burning a little bit. Like I'm definitely getting a good smooth, like getting a smooth taste.
Right.
Getting the smoke on it, but. Yeah, you got to pull this motherfucker though. This is shit. It's not smoking. It's not like you got to hit that shit.
But the bud itself though, it seems pretty straight. I can say that. It doesn't taste nasty.
Yeah, absolutely. Bud's got a good taste. Got a clean white ash on there. So definitely not complaining on the quality aspect of the bud. But
right.
Yeah, the roll I think is what it is, man. The roll is just too tight.
It's all right, though. I'll say that.
Yeah, the strain is cool. The Hulk, yeah. Strain is cool. Nah, I wish you could have been with me, man. That shit was just wild. Especially when I pull up to somewhere, like I said, it's just crazy that it's just like it's their grand opening, man. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Bruh, you gotta get on it. Even if you don't know what you're doing, like, there was other people there, like, you know what I mean? There was younger people there.
Right.
All that are, at least seemed like they were younger than the manager or whatever.
Right.
Like, there was people around our age and shit.
Okay.
Like, somebody gotta get on it, man. Gotta let the people know where y'all at and what y'all got.
So they just gotta step their game up as far as like probably do a little bit better staff training, understand the culture a little bit more. People going to buy bud don't want to feel like that. We definitely don't want to feel rushed. And I don't want a bunch of stuff thrown at me at one time. I kind of like to go through what something that intrigues me, then I can pick a few out, go through that. But,
yeah. And I mean they had a good like little selection type deal of flour and all that shit, but it also wasn't really presented in a way that was like easy to see or smell or something like that, easy to access. Like it was all on the wall hanging up, type deal. Yeah, you can. It was on the high shelf. You know what I mean? Where it's like you not, because that to me is like, okay, that says you don't want me to smell it, and you really don't want me to like touch it to get close to it as a customer. Like for whatever reason, whether you don't trust me or whatever. Correct. That's what that says to me. If I come in and I can't. The bud's not on in somewhere, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like
I feel you 100%. I feel the same way. I think you hit it right on the head, that trust factor. Like, I'm supposed to trust you and the bud that you're about to sell me. But yeah, you don't trust me enough to go in there and look at it, check it out myself. I hate those stores where everything's prepackaged. You can't see it till you get it.
Yeah.
Like at that point, like, come on.
Yeah.
So yeah,
and I can understand like if the state law, like in Vegas or Nevada, this shit was law for pre-pack, so you couldn't pre-smell nothing. But here, where it's not like that, it's not regulated that way. Like we can smell stuff. You can have sniff jars. You could have masons, whatever you type of sealing you got in, whatever type of container. You can smell it. I want to smell it. You know what I mean? A lot of times that nose be that majority of my decision maker right there. Whenever I'm thinking about flour, especially like the nose goes nose.
That's
man.
It.
Yeah,
that's gonna tell the story for me.
So yeah, that was another thing on, with them when that set up, they're not the only ones, but
right.
we gonna have to we're gonna have to make a whole video on this shit, man. Yeah. Like on just like, some stuff we've been seeing and some improvements, some suggestions, shit.
Definitely, I think with promotion and marketing. And also I just think like people doing a thorough market analysis and not so much based on numbers, like get away from the spreadsheet numbers. I mean, you got to have that, right? But more so on the culture of like, your smoker, like how you said, the trust factor or the rush factor. Our community doesn't want to go through that. We don't want to be rushed, and we definitely want to smell the bud. I don't know who just likes to blind shop like that. And I get it sometimes. There are some companies out there who their brand has built up enough to where it's like, okay, I know anything I get from them is gonna be of quality.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But if I'm gonna come to a store, a physical storefront, bro, I wanna smell it. I wanna see the bud. You know what I'm saying? For all that,
Absolutely.
I can just shop online with a trusted vendor who I know got some fire.
Yeah.
You know, versus taking that chance with you. When I come to your store, you won't even let me smell it.
Exactly.
So,
or should even go to the plug, you know what I'm saying? Because that's what a lot of these businesses are trying to prevent or trying to get. That's where they're trying to get their clientele to come shift over to.
For sure.
But I mean, there's no incentive there.
Right.
There's no incentive there. I already know coming into it, I'm going to pay a little bit more taxes and all that. So like, bro, I need this to be a real good experience when I go in here. I need to want to come back in here.
Yeah, I gotta want to come back in here. But yeah,
overall though, I mean, like I said, not the worst. That just could have been better in some areas. I'm not even gonna like give them like a numeric breakdown on like a, you know what I'm saying, scale them up. I'm gonna just, you know, tell them, hey, it was cool, but there's definitely some places to improve. So. For sure. You know, I'm gonna try to just keep it like that. Yeah, exactly. I'm gonna just try to keep it fair. Yeah. Cause I've been, you know, ranking them and stuff like that, but I feel like that's gonna end up just getting too complicated and sticky after I do so many trying to rank them and stuff like that, and just putting it in a rank them system. Just something about it too on the back end just kind of feels like I don't want to start doing. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to start doing that because like it's a lot of people are better in so much different areas. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna get so complicated.
So
somebody could be somebody could be a 4.5 based off of their store, and somebody else could be a 4.5 based off of their products. You know what I mean? So it's just like I'm gonna just give it, you know, thumbs up, thumbs down, overall positive, negative reviews, but. You know, for overall for Carolina High Life, man, I'm gonna just keep it fair. It was cool. Product is cool. I don't have nothing per se negative to say. Just, you know, work on some areas. Everybody just, you know, relax. Y'all gonna do good business. It's brand new. Just everybody take it easy, man. Take it one step at a time. That's all I can really say, man. But yeah, man, I appreciate your input and all that too, as always, Jeff, man. Appreciate everybody for tuning in, dog. It's been another episode. So hey, everybody keep it rolling. Peace.